People they ask me, say, do you give me top or down? I dey tell them, say, do you give me not just love? I dey ask you, say, do you give me top or down? You dey tell me, say, do you give me not just love? Juma, so Juma, where you go? I wanna go, Juma, baby boy, so Juma. Oh, Juma got my Juma, baby boy, so Juma, where you go? I wanna go, Juma, baby boy, so Juma. Hey, you have captured my heart, oh. Love me, the way that you give me love now. Touch me, the way that you give me love now. Badass, the way that you give me love now. Badass, the way that you give me love now. Love it.
And we're back.
We are back.
We're back.
Music and everything you love
Today's hit music.
plays here on Rapid.
96.5.
Sound of your city. Excellence. Eminence. Transcendency. Rapid 96.5 FM Personality of the Year Awards. Rapport. Celebrating greatness in a grand style.
For short.
Hello, my name is Ademi, and you're chilling with Akenny the God.
What's up, beautiful people? You're chilling with the Canada God right here on Rapid 96.5. You're chilling with the Canada God.
I can't walk for short.
Glad to know that you're tuned into Rapid 96.5 on the frequency modulated band. It is Rapid Personality of the Year 2023. Of course, we've been having an amazing time, and I want to welcome you right here with me on Rapport 2023. Like I said, my name is Akenny the God, and of course, it is Rapid 96.5 FM on the frequency modulated band. It is another beautiful day to celebrate greatness, to celebrate growth and innovation, to celebrate those who would foster growth, those who would push growth, those who would give back to society as much as they've been giving to. And it's an opportunity to say thank you for what you've been doing. We've seen it, it's very visible, and we are very grateful. And in our celebration of the 1-year anniversary of Rapid Broadcasting Network, of course, we are owners and operators of Rapid 96.5 FM Umaha and Rapid TV Channel 176 on Star Times. And we're celebrating a year of growth with you. I mean, we've grown with you for this year together. We've been there. We've been through a lot of excellent times, most excellent times, and it's nothing but growth. And we're taking that opportunity to also look into society and say, we want to celebrate this person. We want to celebrate growth. We want to celebrate excellence. As much as we are growing, we're seeing those who motivate that growth. And it's just a way to say thank you. And of course, I do not have to say much. Let me establish all protocols. Of course, our manager, the manager of Rapid 96.5 FM, in the person of Mr. Bright AGK Agoyan Baba, he's right here. Good morning, sir. It's another time to celebrate.
Good morning, Akenny the Goat. Good morning. This is another time and another day for Rapport Rapid Personality of the Year Award.
That's right.
And we have yet another son of Ohon land. And we're talking about a man with so many achievements, behind his name, and
That's
he's
right.
right here in the studios of Rapid 96.5. One thing about him is that I think this is the first time he's visiting Rapid.
That's right.
96.5. He's not really this noise maker.
Yeah.
You understand? If I may
do.
use that word, he's a silent achiever.
That's right.
So he loves to do it silently.
That's right.
So all he has done, very, very silently, that even in his citation,
Yeah.
he refused to put them.
That's right.
Even as he arrived here this morning at
Yeah.
Rapid 96, he said, please, there are some things we want to extract from there. I do this thing selflessly
Yeah.
without anybody pushing me. I do not want the world to know about them.
Yeah.
And I just want to receive in secret, just like as God will always choose to award, bless you.
That's right.
the way he wanted. But, at times we just have to bring these things to the
I mean,
forefront.
his tales go far beyond him.
Yeah, it's because as much as we do, it's also testimonial, and other people will have to learn and take that footstep. So
That's
we
right.
want to take the footstep of the former Commissioner for Finance,
That's
Dr. Aham Uko.
That's
and
right.
we can only take the footstep when we know the steps he has taken.
That's right.
You understand that?
I do.
That's why we're here this morning.
Well, of course, still in establishing protocol, our regional project manager and manager Rapid TV, Southeast, South, of course. He's here. I call him the controversial. Of course, he loves to be called the beloved. Nkamiang John. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Kenny. It's good to be here. These days, when I come into the radio studio, it feels strange. It feels strange.
Yeah.
But it's always good to be here. Always good to be here. And once again, congratulations to Mr. Ahamuko. I understand. I'm that kind of person. I want to, give results.
Yeah.
I let my results speak
for you.
Speak for me. Yeah. I don't want to go to town and begin to make a whole lot of noise. So I
yeah.
understand the principle. Even our elders say sometimes it's not everything the left hand does that the right hand
has to know.
So it's natural. It's expected. But sir, I will always say. It's in our society of today.
Yeah.
It is important. In fact, it is imperative that in trying to lay the right foundation for the future, that we celebrate the people who are making positive impact in the lives of people, in the lives of society, in the now.
That's right.
So that the generations that come after will understand that one, it's a tradition.
It's a tradition.
And that it pays
Yeah.
to do good. Like the good book says, you should do good always. And so it is in following that principle and obeying that instruction. We here at Rapid Broadcast Network, owners and operators of Rapid 96.5 FM, the sound of your city, and of course Rapid TV channel 176 on Star Times, because we're obedient to the word.
That's right.
That's why we have to celebrate you today.
That's right.
And so I want to say congratulations, Sir Aham Uko.
Thank you very much.
Well, still in establishing protocol, we have here our marketing manager, the man that ensures that I get paid every month. Thank you so much for that. He is Mr. Buchi Obuna. I call him Bro Buchi. Good morning, sir. We're here again today to celebrate growth and innovation.
Good morning. It's always exciting to be here to celebrate great personalities like Dr. Aham Uko. It is said that a golden fish has no hiding place, So Dr. Aham Uko has done so marvelously well for our state, Abia State.
That's right.
And like we've always said here, in Rapid 96.5 FM, we don't sell awards.
That's right.
The personalities that have received these awards are carefully assessed and selected based strictly on merit.
That's right.
Based on their their outlandish achievements, in their different callings and vocations in life.
That's right.
So that's why you are seated here today, because you are well deserved of this award. You didn't buy this award. Of course, you didn't buy it. So that is why you say honor is bestowed on whom honor is due.
It's due.
Dr. Aham Uko is a colossus in his choosing profession. And in Abia State, he's one of the personalities that I'm proud to say I'm from Abia State, because somebody like Dr. Aham Uko is
from Abia State.
Thank you very much, sir, for doing so well for the society. Thank you very much. We appreciate you so immensely.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So basically, this is just a lot of thank yous, because we celebrate what we have here. In a short while, we're going to be talking to him. Of course, before then, we'll present the award. But before then, we have a little bio documentary of this great personality that we are celebrating today. Just to give you an overview, just a little, if I would say, preamble to how amazing this person is. And I'm not even going to say so much anymore. We've said a lot right now. Let's just go straight to this bio documentary of Dr. Aham Uko. I will be right back. My name is Akeni the God, and of course it is Rapoy Rapid Personality of the Year Award right here on Rapid 96.5 FM, the sound of your city. Just a sec, we'll be right back.
So you will know say Baba na Father.
Eminence, transcendency. Rapid 96.5 FM Personality of the Year Awards. Rapport. Celebrating greatness in a grand style.
Dr. Aham Uko, an alumnus of Harvard Business School, Boston, Massachusetts, 2004, was also in the OWP Orchestrating Winning Performance class of 2007 at the Institute of Management Development, Lausanne, Switzerland. He obtained a BSc in Banking and Finance in 1986 as the best graduating all-round student from the River State University of Science and Technology, and an MBA in Finance and Banking with distinction in 1989. In 1999, he obtained another MBA Marketing from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. He veered into economics and got an MSc in Monetary Economics from the University of Port Harcourt in 2010. Subsequently, a PhD in Monetary Economics with a bias in Econometrics from the University of Port Harcourt in 2014. Dr. Uko has an in-depth understanding of finance and banking dynamics, having put in over 23 years in an illustrious banking career that started in 1986 as a youth corps member with the Nigerian affiliate of Chase Manhattan Bank in New York, Continental Merchants Bank, and was made a Deputy General Manager, Regional Director South in UBA United Bank for Africa Group in 2005. His last banking appointment was in 2009 as the Managing Director and CEO of UBA Sierra Leone. Dr. Uko has been quite active in the real estate business and all the private sector activities. Dr. Uko has written over 25 papers in the areas of finance, economics, and banking in several international journals and co-authored 2 books currently on sale at Amazon.com. 1. Issues in Economics Development in 21st Century, published by International Institute for Science, Technology and Education, IISTE, 2018. 2. Determinants of Demand for Money Function in a Developing Economy, The Nigerian Experience, published by Lab Lambert Academic Publishing, Germany, in 2013. He meritoriously held the following public service appointment in Abia State, Nigeria: Commissioner for Environment, August 2017 to September 2019. Commissioner for Finance, October 2019 to March 2023. Several structural policies, initiatives, and reforms were introduced and operationalized during his tenure as Finance Commissioner. Under his astute leadership, Dr. Aham Uko has achieved remarkable milestones, navigating challenges with resilience and turning them into opportunities, not for himself, but for the society. Dr. Aham Uko's strategic insight and goal-getting mindset have not only steered his community towards growth, but also positioned him as a trailblazer in the society. His tireless dedication and unwavering focus on innovations have not only elevated people around him, but have also inspired teams to strive for greatness. He is a beacon of inspiration, embodying the values of perseverance, vision, and passion, making him an exemplary leader in Abia and Nigeria at large. Dr. Aham Uko is married and with children. Congratulations.
Excellence, eminence, transcendency. Rapid 96.5 FM Personality of the Year Awards. Rapport. Celebrating greatness in a grand style.
Well, glad to know that you are still tuned into Rapid 96.5 on the frequency modulated band. Of course, it is Rapid Personality of the Year 2023 Rapport. My name is Kenny the God, and without wasting any time, I'm just gonna hand over the microphone to, of course, our manager right here at Rapid 96.5 FM. He has a couple of things that he would like to say, a couple of citations to read, and observe the rest of the other protocols. In the presence of Mr. Bright Ejike Agoyambaba. We'll be sounding very, very official. This is my official.
Kenny,
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know. There are some of the things this man did that we didn't include in the.
I've been holding myself
document.
from saying some that I know, I've been at, I've seen, right?
But we have to we have to let the cat out of the bag.
I've seen him give houses. I have.
Man,
I have.
I mean,
I've been there.
I don't know. I don't know why we should hold this whole stuff back.
I've seen him give houses.
If you listen to this biography,
cars.
yes, you listen to
I've
this.
seen them.
If you listen to this citation right now, somebody will know that we really edited this citation.
Yeah,
we edited it because there are so many things he did. Are we talking about the area of electricity, the solar electricity?
Yeah.
When you run from Abia Tower down that street, it's still shining up to today. This man here did those stuff, and to his people of Ohoho land, and we didn't even include the solar system and some of these things. He's not in there. Now, what about the less privileged? What about his intervention during the COVID-19?
I mean,
we didn't include Dr. Amuko. We are very, very sorry. We have to let the cat out of the bag. He said we shouldn't bring him and his God. That's how he chose to do.
But we're sorry, this has to happen.
Road rehabilitation.
It has to, yeah.
For Ohoho people and Abia. What about the widows that he takes care of?
Yeah.
What about your area of water? What about the clergy? So this is the kind of man he said we shouldn't put this, but I'm sorry, I'm provoked, to say them, so that because it's much more, like I said earlier, it's much more testimonial.
Yes.
So that other people there that this will
can see and know that motivate them.
Yes. And yet
this is giving quietly, but give it.
Some of these things he does, you don't see the posters on the street.
Anyway, yeah.
You don't see them anywhere. So this is the kind of man that we want to celebrate.
Yes.
And that's why, like Buchi said, we do not sell Rapid Personality of the Year award. We don't sell it. We discover people. The award discovers you. You don't discover the award. So we want to say thank you for the road rehabilitation, Dr. Ahamuko. We want to say thank you for the water. We want to say thank you for electrifying the whole place, in our home land. We want to say for the ones, I didn't even remember that, for the ones he gave free education. What about the WAEC fee?
I mean,
we can be on and on and on. You understand? So we want to say thank you. For the widows, I want to, on behalf of them, I am not one, but say thank you for them. What about the clergy, the church? We want to say thank you, and the less privileged. And the elderly.
Yes.
The elderly, he doesn't play with them.
Yes.
I've anchored many of his programs, and many of these programs, I was behind the microphone. So that's why I am the custodian of this information that I'm giving out right now. I know them. I'm not reading from anywhere.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, it's remarkable that someone as calm, as quiet, but yet as exposed as this can yet give back to society, can yet remember that there are people home that need help, that cannot access this help. And do we leave them helpless? Do we leave them stranded? It's a way to make our society better, because you're giving people jobs, you're taking people off the streets, reforming lives, basically transforming lives, just through simple acts of giving. It might seem so, it might look so difficult, but by the time it's done, you're fulfilled, you know. And we want to say thank you for all of this. And of course, I have to let my boss, the controversial, of course, the beloved as well, Nkamek John. I know there are a lot of things you'd want to say.
Oh, well, while Bright Ejike Aguyan Baba was talking about Sir Aham, I was trying to look for the right scripture to describe the person of Sir Ahamuko, because he has personified the words of the Bible, where even, Christ sounded a reminder. He said, the poor will always be with you.
Yes.
Invariably, that was an instruction that you must, as you are blessed, you must bless others. And, and then the simple principle that for you to even be able to contain more blessing, you must open up.
Open up.
Allow the ones that you already have to go so that you have capacity, room to take in more blessing. And before we came into the studio, I had a conversation with Dr. Aham, and it just tells you the kind of person he is, the principles by which he has chosen to live his life, and if you look, they're clearly biblical principles.
Yes.
You don't need to be exceptionally spiritual about it. It's just simple principles. Jesus said, if you give unto my brother, same you give you give unto me. And those are simple principles that he has harnessed and held on to. And then it only explains why he continues to be a blessed man.
Yes.
And I just want to say to you, sir, because I know I said a few things to you before we came to the studio, but I want to add to it that you are being celebrated because you have obeyed this principle.
Yes, that's right.
You have, beyond obeying these principles, you have personified these principles, and you now stand as a beacon of light, a reference point to many generations to come, to say, look, all it takes is for you to walk the path that Ahamuko has walked.
Yeah.
And you will be celebrated, you will be recognized, you will be head and shoulders above your peers. And I think that is the greatest example you can set for any human being anywhere in the world. So once again, sir, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You know, listening to you brings two scriptures to my head. John chapter 17 and in Matthew, I believe chapter 18. In John 17, Jesus was saying, as my Father in heaven has given unto me, so have I given unto you.
Exactly.
Right? And then in Matthew 18, he says, go into the world, make disciples of all nations. So he's saying, as I've given unto you, go and show people how it's done.
Exactly.
And give unto them, so they can have to give unto others. And it's just all thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's just all thank yous. Of course, our marketing manager, you have to say something. You are the sweet talker in the family. You have to say something.
I go say when I grow up, I go want to be like Dr. Ahamuko. you know, it takes a man of like my pastor will always say, the great man of God, Reverend Dr. Chris Eklomi, PhD, DSc, DD.
Yeah.
You always say, giving is a gift.
Yes.
It's not everybody that
has that gift
to give. You know, there are people that are far more richer than Dr. Ahamuko in Abia State.
Yes.
I know many that are far more richer than Dr. Ahamuko in Abia State, but they don't have such kind of magnanimous heart to give to society. You know, it's not about easy. We like Pastor will always say, I keep quoting him because he's my man of God.
Yeah.
He always say, we are born to make a giving,
yes,
and not to make a living. You understand what I'm saying? And Dr. Ahamuko perfectly encapsulates that saying.
Yes.
You know, he makes a giving, not just to make a living.
Yeah.
And once more I will say, I thank you immensely, sir, for your magnanimity.
Yeah.
Your tenacity, your sagacity, and your equanimity.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir, for being born. You are a gift to humanity.
That's right.
That's what I just have to say.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Well, of course, we have to present the award right now. And of course, to do that in due protocol, I have to invite to the microphone again our manager, Rapid 96.5 FM, Umuahia, the sound of your city, Mr. Bright AGK Agoyam Baba.
This looks more like an arc.
Yeah.
That's what this one looks like. Before we extend the awards to Dr. Ahamuko, I want to say these brief lines of poetic lines.
Yeah.
And it says, "Oh Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every rock. The prize we sought is won. The port is near, and the bells you can hear, and the people all exalting you. Just because of how good you have chosen to be, keep on doing the good things." So, on behalf of RBN, that's Rapid Broadcasting Network, the owners of Rapid TV channel 176 on Star Times, and Rapid FM 96.5. And in recognition of your contributions to the society and nation building, we have discovered yet another man, a silent achiever, a selfless person who has chosen to think nothing else but the four-letter word, help. Is a help to the helpless. This award, Dr. Ahamuko, like we always say, we don't want you to see it as a wooden artifact, but want to see it as a knife. Where you clear the bush, you take your people across. On behalf of this organization, I present you this award.
Of course, we are back here. The award has been presented. And we need to hear from the man who we are celebrating right now. And I'm glad to have this conversation with you to start with. I'm honored. I'm honored to have this conversation with you, to be able to have to ask how you're feeling right now. But before then, how you felt when you got the information that you were being awarded today, knowing that you never got a prior information. You were just called and said, "Oh, we are awarding you," and the reasons are stated and all of that. How did you feel when you got that information?
Okay, let me start by thanking Rapid FM, particularly the regional manager, Southeast South, the marketing manager and manager of the program, and also the man behind the keyboard, the presenter.
Thank you so much, sir.
For having thought it wise to nominate me for this award. When I was called and informed that I was going to be given an award, it was Agoyan that called me on the phone and said they wanted to give me an award. I said, "Award from where?" He said, "Rapid FM." I said, "How did you come about the nomination?" He said, "Well, it was an opinion poll that was conducted, and they ratified and verified it, and felt that I should be given the award."
That's right.
Well, I felt very humbled and at the same time honored that such recognition will be given to me. I didn't think twice accepting it because your brand and your organization, in my personal view, is highly reputable. Your growth is phenomenal, and I see a lot of objectivity in the way and manner you conduct your affairs. That gave me confidence that if I should come forward, I'm not just coming to pick an award from any roadside institution. You're an institution of great repute, and you have wide followership, in my view, which I think if you continue in this trajectory, you'll definitely be one of the renowned institutions, radio and television in this country, and indeed in the African continent. So I'm proud to be associated with you, and I say to the management of Rapid FM, I thank you so much for this recognition.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Well, it brings me to my other question right now. As much as we are appreciating your giving, I'd like to know, I know you have stories, a lot of stories to tell, right? And one of them which I'd like to hear and I'd like to know is, over the years, what has inspired your giving attitude? What has inspired you're wanting to give back to society? You're wanting to be there. You're wanting to be wherever there is growth, wherever there's innovation. What has inspired this over the years?
Well, I need to tell you this. What most of us don't know is that man is in transition.
That's right.
Yeah, man is in transition, and that is very clear. And for you to achieve peace, I'm at peace with myself. That's right. And that is why if I tell you my age, you'll be wondering, am I really sure that I'm that old? I'm in good health, perfect health. I tell you, I conduct my routine examinations annually and all that. The last time I went to one institution at FMC that they set up that has all the facilities. The guy checked my BP. It was 120/80. He looked at my face and did it the second time. It was 121/80. He said, no, it can't be correct. He did it the third time. And it came out to be 120/80. And he asked me, so God, what do you do? That thing you've been doing, please keep on doing it. So what am I saying? Whatever that gives you peace, do it. I tell you, and also as a testimony, I have not gone to any hospital and be on any bed for over 40 years. I don't know any. I came into my hair here 2017 when I got an appointment. From that time to today, I don't know any doctor. I don't know any hospital. I've never had any headache. I've never had malaria. I've never had any of those things. Why? I'm simply at peace with myself.
That's right.
Therefore, it's important to recognize that in your midst, they are less privileged. That whatever you have is merely a blessing, not a right. It's not particularly as a result of your hard work or too much of your personal excellence. No, there is grace of God in it.
Yeah.
Adam Smith in economics calls it the invisible hand. There is this invisible hand that controls the affairs of men. So if you have that principle, ensure that the little that God has given you, share it to the best of your ability with others around you.
That's right.
And do help as a way of life. That is why I never expected anybody to recognize what I've been doing, because for me it is a way of life.
That's right.
The motivation, as I said, is that I get grace, I receive favor from God, which is unmerited. Actually, I've mentioned to you my health, which is the greatest wealth, which has only come to me as a result of God's grace.
That's right.
And that grace I have only gotten as a result of sharing whatever I have, no matter how little, with everybody. And so I encourage us, because we'll be a better society.
Yes.
If we love one another as ourselves.
Yes.
Because the Holy Book admonishes us to say, look, love your God, thy God, with all your heart, with all your strength, in fact, with all your being.
Yes.
And then the next thing is that you should love your neighbor as thyself. And that all the other commandments, said all, are all embedded in these two. So if you have these two, in all honesty, because me, I don't know any other thing apart from God.
Yeah.
And I try to love my neighbor like myself.
Yeah.
And so for every other thing, I think God will overlook.
That's right.
Because if you look at David, if you look at Solomon, if you look at all the other people, great people in the Bible,
yes,
that God showed favor.
Yes.
None was perfect.
None.
Because he said perfection is the only thing that's eluded man. If we say we have no sin, we deceive ourselves and the truth is not in us.
Yes.
But, so we acknowledge the fact that yes, we might not be perfect. So God should not look at that imperfection, rather on our heart and the fact and the things that we do.
Yes.
That will, in my view, establish grace upon your life. And so that's my motivation.
That's right. Well, that is his motivation. I don't know. Can I take a call?
You can. If you want.
Okay. I think I lost that one. I probably did lose that one. Okay, if another one comes in, I'll probably say, because I know people are itching to say something.
Of course, we know Dr. Aham Uko may be wanting to dedicate this award to, I don't know.
Yes, let me give you that opportunity.
Well, I have to dedicate this award to my family. Most importantly, my wife and my children, because they also contribute to the peace that I have. And so this award is dedicated to them because, in the course of all I also do, giving is a form of sacrifice. Nobody has given because you have too much.
That's right.
Nobody has too much. There must be something to do with what you have. And that is why anything you do, there's an opportunity cost.
That's right.
So I must have somehow denied them some level of comfort or privilege,
yes,
by extending my hands to other people as well.
Yes.
So for them to also accommodate that, they share in this award.
That's right.
I dedicate this award to my wife and children.
Dr. Amuko, do you have any message for your Ohoho kingdom and Abia people at large?
Well, I'm an Ohoho son. and I'm proud to be one. Because I didn't create myself to be an Ahonho person. I found myself there.
Yes.
And so wherever we found ourselves, we should try the best of our ability to impact on lives in wherever you come from. And
yes.
So what gives me even the greatest joy in my area are the children that enjoy scholarship under me. There are about 160 of them.
Wow.
And it gives me so much pride. Each time I go to visit them in school, most times I get emotional when I get to see them. And so we have to, in our home area, it must not be a home. Wherever you find yourself is home. So for us in Abia, yes, there is little you can do as an individual, but government gives you the platform.
That's right.
To extend your hands and all. That is why it's important when we conduct the voting exercise to put in people who have the conscience to do good.
Yes.
Who knows that, politics and party and all that is a platform to be of service to humanity.
That's right.
It's not an opportunity for you to serve yourself or serve your people around you or any of those things. So for Abia State, yes, but most importantly, let us all be determined to put the right people at the right places so that it will reduce the suffering of the less privileged people. And so I wouldn't have done much, in Abia State, but within the portfolio that I held, I tried to make an impact. So that is why whatever opportunity that you have, lead footprints, that people will look back and say, yes, while this man was here, we saw some changes in the way things were being done. So generally, what I think is that let every man do good.
That's right.
And let those in authority see it simply, as a platform, to be of service to humanity. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Well, I'm guessing this is the much we can take for now. I want to say thank you very much for finding the time to come here in your busy schedule, to be here to, of course, celebrate and have us celebrate with you. Thank you so much. And I must tell you once more, I'm honored to be seated here with you and having this conversation. I mean,
I'm more honored.
I want to take this opportunity to thank Rapid 96.5 and Rapid TV, of course, Rapid Broadcasting Network, owners and operators of Rapid 96.5 and Rapid TV, for giving me this opportunity and this platform. I mean, it's because of them that I'm able to be here. And to all of you who have been a part of this conversation, a part of this award celebration, a part of Rapport 2023 Rapid Personality Award, of course, 2023, I want to say thank you and see you in a jiffy. Bye-bye for now.
Le 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 le